the 3.5 claw platypus. That's what this coin here on the end of this roll could possibly be. It's a little bit grubby. It could need a wash if it is the 1981 that we're looking for. But I think what we'll do now is head on into the roll and have a look through and see if it is the one we think it is. Hope you're all having a good day out there, no matter what you're up to today. It's a little bit overcast up here in Brizzy, so we're having a bit of a noodling day today, just to take advantage of the overcast weather. So yeah, what we're talking about there, and where it is sort of difficult is you can see the claws just there, and this is on a sort of newer coin. The claws all sort of pretty much just go up to the bottom of the two there, so it's sort of difficult to tell on that coin that was on the end of the roll, but we never know. We'll have a look. All right, so the 08 that we have here, this can have the wave gap to the platypus. So this is one of the common things we're looking for. We're looking for a gap between the wave and the platypus there, but we can already see just there that the wave reaches the platypus. We did find a wave gap platypus a few episodes ago on a 20-cent coin, which is pretty cool. For us, that was, I guess, one of the holy grail 20-cent coins, sort of like we found a grail large head 10-cent coin last week. There is an even more holy grail coin which is worth an absolute bucket load, which is a wavy baseline 20-cent, which I don't know if we'll ever run into them. It's a 1966, but you know, we're ever on the lookout for them, so we'll see how we go. Maybe one day we will find one, because we never thought we'd find a large head, and we found one. So you never know unless you actually stop and have a look through your change, do you? So it's got to be done. You've got to do it. Why not? You never know what extra value could be just sitting there in your hip pocket and you don't even know. So yeah, that's some of the things we're looking for on these. We're also looking for sort of double pressings of the 2 and the O as well, and you know, your traditional sort of rim errors and whatnot as well. And as well as that, we're looking for rotation errors, as always. Always on the lookout for rotation errors, because they can go for a pretty penny as well. So we don't mind those. All right, so this could be a wave gap again as well. And I think this one is just a normal one by the look of it. I don't think there's a gap there. No, there's not. So no dice there. And that wave gap one had a circulation of 132.9 million as well, that 2008. But the two 2008s we've run into have been good condition, so that's I guess a good thing. Oh, another 2008 here. Good lord. We're sport for choice on finding wave gap coins today. I'll have a quick look. What is that at the back of the 2 there? Might just be a little nick in the coin. It's been dropped somewhere. And we can see the wave joins up with the platypus there, so no dice again there, unfortunately. Can't have a win every day. So this 15 had a circulation of 24 million. And there's no commonly listed errors for this, but as I always say, never stops me from looking, because you never know what you find. There's always the chance of finding something, because we've found many coins, as we always say, we found many coins that are on years that are not supposed to have any errors. So there's 72 million of that 22. Now 10 Now this can, I haven't seen one of these yet. We're looking for, and this is another thing I didn't mention before, there's sometimes a little bubble appears over here. It's called the bubble error. On the left hand side paw of the platypus, there's a little round bubble that kind of appears there in the like this little metal blob. So we're ever on the lookout for those as well, so you never know. 14, again, nothing listed for that. 55 million. 2022, that's the one we just looked at before. It's got a circulation of 72 million, and we've got nothing kind of overtly obvious, no doubling of the 2 and the O, no rotation error, no error with the Queen's head being stamped twice or anything. We're also looking for die errors as well. Any what's called delamination, where you end up with sort of a crack running down the coin, which we found in a dollar coin a few weeks back. 1966. Alright, so cross your fingers, slow reveal. Slow reveal. So looks like no wavy baseline on the 2 there. And the claws are very difficult to tell. It could be a 3.5. We'll put that one aside. It's the only one we've put aside so far, strangely. We've had no winners thus far. And 11. This can be a royal wedding coin or a volunteers coin, but I've never actually seen one. So it's probably just going to be a boring old platypus, which it is, with nothing exciting to look at. No rotation problems or anything. Oh wait, this can have the wave gap as we mentioned before. We can see the wave gap joins there, so nothing there. Geez, we're not having much luck thus far. But we did say that last week in our 10-cent roll when we came across the large head, 1999, 10-cent piece, which was pressed with the $1 head. Alright, so this can be another one of the 3.5 claw ones. And I think it is actually. So yeah, what we're looking for is just a little sort of half claw there for the bottom, for the first claw along there, and the rest sort of all go just up to the bottom of the 2. So that's a 3.5, which is cool. That's another one we can put aside. So we've at least got one that's a legitimate contender for something to put aside. So this 77 had, and you can see if you look on that 77 there, that claw goes all the way up to the bottom of the 2. So that's the difference in what you're looking for. Good condition for a 77. There's 41 million came out that year. And we've got about half a dozen to go now. Looks like maybe a 22 or something. Yes, it is. That's the one we've come across a couple of times. 40 odd million of them. Looks like another 22 by the look of it. Maybe even a 24. No, 22. Negatory. It's not one I come across very often, but there's 33 million of them. Nothing really exciting to report there. No rotation problems. Looks like a little bit of sort of damage at the top of the 2 there. although the coin's in relatively good nick. No wave gap, no double pressing, no rim, no bubble, no 3.5 claws. An 06. This one can have a double queen's head impression, or obverse as they call it. Can't see anything there. We have seen some of those in the past though. So we're after a 2019 for the later years ones. That Jody Clark one. Nothing really exciting to report on that one. And last one, this was our one that was on the bottom and we weren't sure what year it was going to be. It's a 76. That one had a circulation of 59 million, and this is the one we weren't sure about the claws, but if it's a 76, it won't be a 3.5 claw. Alright, so unfortunately for us, out of that, the only real keeper we've got is our 1981, which was our 3.5 claw mint, Canadian mint one. And what we're going to do is give it a bit of a clean up, make sure we can clearly identify the detailing there of that half claw, which we can pretty much, but we'll give it a bit of a wash with some detergent and hot water and see if we can clean the detailing up at all, and then we'll get it into storage, and that will be it for us for this week. We did also have a 66 as well, but I'm not really sure on that one. I think it's nothing. I will go offline and have a bit of a look at it as well, but our only main winner here was our 1981, unfortunately for us. All right, well, once again, thanks very much for joining us. Next week, we are going to jump in and have a look at a roll of $2. And hopefully this time from the bank, we don't get an endless supply of 2025 coins, which is all we've been getting from the bank of late. We want some chances to run into some of those beautiful coloured coins that we have yet to find any of in our noodling. All right, well, once again, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.